you know, the man himself, the face of Condor. Probably with the voice of Mac, who knows, we'll see. But we have our seeds entered in, they are the same. Our racers should be counting down shortly. We'll get this race underway. Hopefully we don't have any bot issues. It looks like the bot took a nap earlier today. And we're going. Early red chest. Ooh, it has those ear muffins, so we're going to have a +2 damage for both of our racers as long as they can keep the beat. That's a really nice early find. The 3 damage threshold's really good in Zone 1. Open your crates, open your boxes. Pretty much 2-shot every boss, mini-boss, which is real good. And depending on your Zone 1 boss, you can just get a nice throw kill on Deep Blues. That'd be great. Both our racers about in sync, going down to 1-2. Going the same directions. Chef Mayhem with the normal cadence skin. I think Chef Mayhem said they're playing on a unfamiliar PC this week. Doesn't have their normal Mayhem skin. Lilac down deep with their lilac skin. And Chef Mayhem finds a barrel room here. We'll be able to find a few things in here. Found some chicken, a risk charm, and a carrot. So nothing too great. I think they found a bomb in there too. Lilac down deep finds a early trap door, and it's down to your Zone 1 boss. It's King Conga. 2 hits on that red dragon, and we're going into the Conga fight. I had my music queued up for a Deep Blues fight. Feels bad. But we're going to be bombing that Conga's throne and getting a flawless victory. Chef Mayhem doing some shopping here. Finds a glass spear. So doing 6 damage right now. Ooh, Lilac finding a titanium whip in the black chest there. Is not going to want to take that along for much of this ride, but going to take it for now. Chef Mayhem found a map. That's a real good find. I think it was just in a crate because there's the Shrine of Space there. Probably going to skip that Shrine of Space now. Be my guess. Could actually do the minor cap combo here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Just gonna take a shovel upgrade. Lilac down deep doing some shopping herself. Probably trying to look to get off of this whip, but finds a base whip in the shop here. Looks like we're gonna bomb the walls here to try to get this free spell though. That's a good idea. I like that plan. I don't really like what Chef Mayhem did with that Shrine of Space shrine, though. Taking it just for the extra shovel, but now you have to deal with that extra room on each floor. The map's going to help mitigate some of that, but you might have to go through that extra room. We'll see if Chef Mayhem goes purple here. And they do. Finds that Earth spell. Welcome to Earth. Lilac did find a blood longsword though, so doing 3 damage with that and the ear muffins. That's a good switch out. And yeah, we're gonna have that seed variance now that Zero is posting in chat because Chef Mayhem having all these extra rooms. Finds a Shrine of Peace though. See if Chef Mayhem decides to do anything with that. Might just bomb it for a Ring of Peace. That's what looks like it's gonna happen here. More seed variants. Lilac finding their 2-2 mini boss here. It's a dire bat. Gonna hunt it down for a nice easy kill before we're going down to 2-3. Chef Mayhem finding tons of bombs on this Zone 2. Getting their total up to 8. Lilac with 6 themselves. That's pretty good. I like having some difficulty on this 2-3. This map's kind of awkward, but does find a Shriner here. Had a lot of really good shrines, but Lilac's just going to take that Darkness Shrine, get the mapping, and move on from there. Looks like we might steal from the Shopkeep. Try to get off this Darkness Ring, Ring of Shadows, I think it's really called. Picks up a torch. I don't really like the torch pickup with that. You're taking the Shrine of Darkness to have reduced enemy aggro, and a torch is just increasing that. Might have been just a mistake, but oh, Revelize with the host. I forgot to turn those off. Thank you for the host, though. I need to turn those off. But Ghost Shopkeeper coming in. Lilac does find their mini-boss here and is going to be looking to kill that as quick as possible. Alright, no more Ghost Shopkeepers sneak attacking. Lilac did lose a beat there, though, so does not have ear muffins anymore. Only down to 1 damage on this Blood Longsword. Taking a hit during this Deep Blues fight as well. Not going to get a flawless victory. And Chef Mayhem has the opportunity to catch up here. Finds that Shriner in a different location, as we would expect from all the seed variants. Lilac going to switch out for a Blood Axe and find some Vanguards along the way too, get a little extra defense. Looks like Chef Mayhem's going to take out all the pawns here. Few turning into queens before they're completely dealt with, but Lilac finds a Ring of Regen Shrine here. Or Blood Shrine, I guess. Going to switch off of that ring, and oh wow, we can see everything now. Feels good. Gonna go straight to those stairs. Taking a few hits. Oh no! Lilac! Going down to a Black Knight. Didn't even need to deal with those knights. Could have just went straight to the stairs and worked on that Ring of Regen. Looks like Chef Mayhem went to switch out their weapon there, but didn't find what they liked. Finds a Squagasuit on the way for some extra protection here, but that's a hard death for Lilac. Maybe wanted to check out that black chest, switch off the Blood Axe, but paying the price for it. And now Chef Mayhem has an opportune time to do some farming, do the slow play, finds a magic apple, eats the chicken, eats the apple, hearty meal in Zone 3. And Chef Mayhem with the armor, Ring of Peace, is looking pretty safe for this run. But can take it nice and easy, doesn't have to push through anything here now. Do all the slow play and get the first victory here, hopefully. Might even want to switch out to a Blast Helm with 18 bombs now and just panic button to victory. But the 2 damage is pretty important right now with that Blood Longsword. Want to keep that 3 damage threshold there. Gonna be going down to your Zone 3 boss. It's deep. Nope, that's Death Metal. Gonna take out a few beetles first. Or getting a couple hits on Death Metal, and there's your flawless victory. Probably going for a purple chest here, I'd imagine. Lilac finding some obsidian armor. I thought it turned that off! Blind Umpire, thank you for the host. Alright, it's for sure off now. Scary shopkeepers coming in. But Chef Mayhem finding finding more bombs in that bomb spell. Really looking for that Blast Helm, I'm thinking. Lilac gonna farm up a Leprechaun here, even milking it for some bonus gold. Feels good. Looks like Lilac's planning on Chef Mayhem going down, trying to make a build as strong as she can. And gonna move on that way. As a base cat, going through the bosses here. Probably isn't gonna check Black Chest on the Zone 1 boss again. No need for another Titanium Whip. Oh, Chef Mayhem using that Earth very well, finding some magic chicken in that gargoyle. Feels good. And just gonna blow up this next one. Before moving on to 4-2. Lilac taking down Conga for the second time here. Gonna get that flawless victory and probably the Earth spell as well. Unless she feels comfortable with the Titanium Whip, I don't know. Yep, gonna get that Titanium Whip. Oh no, maybe I've forgotten that the black chest held that. Chef Mayhem not having luck there does take a hit by a bat. Doesn't put that big of a dent in Squaga's suit though. Should be able to heal up real quick with that cookie. Yeah, and Chef Mayhem has too many bombs. Let's start using those. That's way too many bombs. 22 bombs. What's the record for bombs? Let's try to break it. 99 bombs. And no blast helm. Lilac is moving through this zone 2 again, using that freeze spell to their advantage, getting to those stairs as quick as possible. Chef Mayhem finding even more health in this potion. And more bombs. 24 now. So many bombs. Lilac gonna switch off of the obsidian armor, going to the quartz. And finding some more bombs. And Chef Mayhem finding the ultimate armor there. Getting the heavy plate. Being able to straight up buy it. Freddy can stay alive. Still only dealing 1 damage with that blood longsword, but finding an obsidian longsword right away on 4-3. It's going to be a nice little switch out there for Chef Mayhem. Meanwhile, Lilac is managing to use his cat to their advantage, taking out most of these enemies. Going to do some shopping along the way, find some health and maybe a better weapon. Ice Dagger, I mean, it's not bad. I'd take that over a base cat, I think. But I know some people are not comfortable with the freeze attack, a double shot. Chef Mayhem doing some continued slow play here. Gonna open up a purple chest. Finds a shield tome. Gonna take it over the 4 cookie stack. A little extra protection for the Zone 4 boss, maybe. Or even this mini, all these bats, maybe. Let's pop it here and take care of all of them. Gonna drag this nightmare back though for a nice easy kill before heading to these stairs. Ring of Peace doing a lot of extra work for Chef Mayhem, reducing those mini bosses to their easiest form. And our Zone 4 boss is gonna be Coral Riff. Alright, welcome to Earth, Coral Riff. There's the easy kill. Lilac's doing a Deep Blues fight here. On the Ring of War to... Oh no! Getting pawned! Moving forward with that cat into the pawn attack. In chess, pawns move diagonally when they attack. Fun fact. But unfortunate death there for Lilac. Going down once again. Chef Mayhem finding a big dig. Now has all the time in the world to finish this seed. Thank you for the host, Sir Waffles, confirming that I have actually turned off my notifications. No more scary shopkeeps. And Mayhem's doing all the slow play here, checking the shops, checking all the things, finding an apple, back to full health. We'll move down to 5-2. Staying on the conduit is advised when you're on Zone 5. You can clean up most enemies pretty quick. Ah, Chef Mayhem putting the rat in the correct position on the right side. Well done. I approve. A heated argument, I'm sure, ensues about the correct position of the rat. Chef Mayhem is down to 5-3. Finds a conjure. Doesn't want to conjure anything. Finds a shopkeeper bro, puts it on the left side. Gonna pass on that courage. Looks like Lilac's gonna try to do a similar build as before, but it's gonna be too little too late. I really don't see Chef Mayhem dying, because they're about to go to their Dead Ringer fight. Has 2 shield tomes they can use for the Necrodancer fight or the Dead Ringer fight. At 25 bombs, I mean, plus a bomb spell, what could go wrong? Looks like we're gonna do some Murph kills. Oh, but with the big dig, could be a little awkward. Now we are off the rails. Gonna do some ping-ponging here. Oh, getting the Dead Ringer down to the lower wall there and officially welcome him to Earth. Alright, on to the Necrodancer fight. So you gonna do butt puzzles? Okay. I was about to be a bit annoyed. You have 1 billion bombs. Why are you blood bombing? You have so many bombs. Chef Mayhem, please. Okay. Okay. Taking these bombs to the next seed, perhaps. The best blood bombs ever seen. But getting that Necrodancer down to half health. 2 more hits and we'll be done. Lilac cleaning up King Konga for the 3rd time. Still getting that flawless victory. 1 more hit on the Necrodancer and we're good to go. There it is. GG for Chef Mayhem. Taking the first point of this match and Chef Mayhem's first point of the week. The 16-12 in-game, 16-29 race time. Too many bombs for Chef Mayhem. I'm confiscating all the bombs for the next seed. And replacing them with glass jaws. Glass bombs? That sounds like fun. How do glass bombs work? I'm pretty sure it's 25 bombs plus a bomb spell. Too many bombs. But we'll be getting this next seed entered here shortly, and we'll be going on to the next race of the match. Once again, it's not a best of 3. You just get a point for a victory, and then the most points at the end of the week gets chosen to be in the final tournament for CoNDUIT number 22. We do have a lot more races throughout the week as well. I believe they are all being commentated. If you guys want to see where those are, you can click the schedule in the link there to see your upcoming matches. I know we have a few more today and a lot more throughout the week as well. And then the final match for CoNDUIT 22, the final tournament, I guess, will be over on Elad Difficult's channel. You can, if you're not following Elad already, you should be. What are you doing with yourself and your Twitch life? But we have our seeds in here. They are the same. So no initial seed variants to begin with. We'll see if anyone kills a shopkeep or a shrine or what else causes seed variants. Remember when getting Lucky Charm caused seed variants? That was hilarious. Luck is good. But like I said, there will be no bombs in this seed. We have an early cracked wall for Chef Mayhem. Gonna have a blood shop. I think Lilac has started. Okay, Lilac's a little delayed here. That's a pretty good blood shop. Shield spell plus the sunglasses for the 2 damage. I would consider killing the shopkeeper for this just because it's right next to your start. If it fails, you can just reset. Looks like Lilac is going to opt for a little safer kill here. Gonna buy the shield spell first and then take out the shopkeeper. Getting that 2 damage dagger plus the blood drum which can have so many uses throughout the run. A lot of opportunities to exploit that blood drum, the victory. But Chef Mayhem is down to 1-2 first. Found a monkey paw on the way. And on your 1-2 purple chest, there's a Ring of Courage. I'm excited for this seed. Feels courageous. A lot of racers, or a lot of players, it takes a long time to get comfortable with Courage, but once you do, it's one of the most fun things in the game, in my opinion. Oh, and Mayhem going down to a red bat in that 1-3 trapdoor room. This is going to give Lilac an opportunity to catch up. I'm going to do a quick refresh on Lilac because she did have that delayed start here. To make sure they are close to where they actually are. Chef Mayhem gonna do the shopkeeper kill there as well this time. And Lilac's going down to that trapdoor room that took down Chef Mayhem. Let's see how they perform during it. Using that courage really well. And takes down the Minotaur. And the bat. Alright, moving on through 1-3. Finds another trapdoor here. Gonna take it down to your Zone 1 boss. We're gonna see Death Metal. Ooh, Death Metal actually isn't gonna be too bad because if we use that blood drum, we can just one-shot him. Be a nice, easy fight here. Lilac just has to remember to do that. And looks like we're gonna clean up some ghosts here. Oh, we're actually gonna fight Death Metal. Oh dear. Death Metal with 2 damage isn't too bad. A 1 damage dagger fight on Death Metal can get out of hand pretty quick. Get lots of skeletons spawn and they start to swarm you. But looks like Lilac is able to clean up this fight, save the health from the blood drum, and get the flawless victory. We're going to check the black chest for a weapon. What do we got? Obsidian broadsword isn't too bad with courage. This used to be a racing build. Back in like the Condor Season 3 days, you get the Ring of Courage and Obsidian Broadsword. Pretty sure it's called a Push Broom. I could be wrong. But it's a really strong combination. OBS mop. Wasn't that the flail? Flail's the mop. Pretty sure. Oh, but Lilac taking some damage from a mushroom there. Chef Mayhem does farm up their Lucky Charm before moving down to their Zone 1 boss. Lilac taking a lot of damage here, and now doesn't have enough health to use that blood drum to get that potion right there, but the bomb works too. Let's just make sure we grab that potion as soon as possible. Or destroying this stomping dragon. Nope, it's a blood nightmare. And Mayhem not using the blood drum either for Death Metal, but probably because they only have half a heart. Makes sense. Would like to see more blood drum use from our racers. It can definitely... Oh, wow. Lilac jumping straight into that Minotaur and right back into that Black Knight. Goes down with an unused shield spell. This is going to give Chef Mayhem an opportunity to take a comfortable lead. Unfortunate death there for Lilac. I think the bus is called, the bus is the Warhammer plus Courage. Oh, it's Heart plus Courage? What's Warhammer plus Courage? That's hilarious. I like going down again to that Blood Shopkeeper. Doesn't look like they're too comfortable with the Blood Shopkeeper kills. Mayhem finding an arena here is just going to buy a torch. Didn't really like what else they saw, and there was a glass spear and like a tome of some sort. The Destroyer of Worlds, that sounds good. I like that. It's called the I Win combination. And there's Chef Mayhem using that blood drum to get the potion. But good usage there, saving a bomb. Which I'm surprised to see. I thought I took all these bombs out with the seed. And Chef Mayhem's going to continue with some soul play here. make their build work. Has 2 damage cutlass with those sunglasses on. It's pretty good. Very defensive. Pretty nice shop here. Finds a fireball, some health, and a shovel of courage. Could have had a full courage build. Ooh, and a ring of pain. Not gonna take the ring of pain. Why not? Might as well take a ring of pain. It's a ring. Can always transmute it if you don't like it for later. But I'm gonna keep going through this zone too. Oh, look at that shop for Lilac. That is an amazing shop. Yeah, and she's gonna kill for it. I like this call. Effectively using that shield spell. Gonna pick up the OBS Rapier plus the ballet shoes. A really strong combination. Something that was changed with the DLC is the ballet shoes are actually good now. If you have an obsidian item, be it a shovel, weapon, or armor, with the ballet shoes in tow, after 1 hit, you'll already be back up to your multiplier of 3, which is really nice with your OBS weapons. Items, I guess. Oh, and she picked up a ring of courage too. This is a build okay, she's looking to catch up here because holy wow, this is a amazing rocket build going on. Chef Mayhem in your zone 2 boss. It's Core Riff. Nice easy slow fight here with the cutlass. Gonna save the bombs. Finishing off Core Riff with a fireball, and we're gonna check purple chest here, maybe black chest. Nope, purple chest. Gonna leave that blood drum behind for a scroll of freezing. Lilac taking down that dragon before going down the trapdoor is gonna take on death metal with a much heftier build than last time, and immediately goes down to death metal. Maybe didn't realize they were only doing 2 damage. Lunge after going down that trapdoor. Once again, had a shield spell that could have been popped. Chef Mayhem's gonna do even more slow play through zone 3 now. Gonna get an extra heart container from that Kali shrine. Trying to sacrifice there. And some bad deaths for Lilac today. Unfortunate. Not going to be very fortuitous trying to get another loot. Chef Mayhem bombing for a potential food shop, but it's always the pawnbroker. Find some cookies though. It's a good find. Cleaning up this 3-2 swarm before moving on. And I'd imagine Lilac will be going back to that shopkeeper with the OBS Rapier and ballet shoes. Is this the shopkeeper here? Yep. That's a really good shop. Chef Mayhem finding quite the build themselves here. Finds a blood axe and a ring of war, so doing 3 damage now with that axe. This is a fun build to have. Gonna be sweeping up most enemies in 1 shot, if not pushing the rest back for another hit. Well, good use of the shield spell there for the extra little bit of protection against that CoNDUIT. Moving down to your zone 3 boss, it's Deep Blues. Gonna use that freeze tome for an easy kill here. Free scroll. And checking red, finds a holster. Hooray! Holster get. Looks like Lilac went down again. Back into that blood shop. OBS Studio Rapier. Every time I hear someone or I pick up an Obsidian whatever, I think of OBS. the open broadcast software rapier. You can stream all your deaths, or all your kills, to your viewers. But Chef Mayhem, oh my gosh, Chef Mayhem switching out to a Warhammer here. Has that axe in tow with that holster. Please pick up the gi. It'd be amazing. You'd be doing so much damage. We're gonna switch for the blood shovel there. I'm gonna have to use that blood shovel to get through this zone here, which is just fine. You have so much health and a bunch of potion. It's actually just one potion. Imagine bunch of potion. Using a shield spell really well here to avoid taking all that damage, but with that quartz armor, it can pretty much take like 10 hits before they're dead with that bunch of potion. And getting the health regen with the blood axe as well. I'm gonna check this crack shop here. It is a conjure. What do you even want? Maybe some better armor? Better boots, maybe? I don't know. Got a pretty alright build. Got spells, got a ring. Lilac back on that OBS rocket. Feels good. Sporting purple hearts for the extra swag. The lilac hearts. And this time getting the flawless victory over Death Metal. You notice how Lilac popped the shield that time before jumping in. Oh, that's a perfect spell for Lilac. Gonna get some red hearts back. Nice. Is that a gigantic clone? Oh my gosh. That was really scary over on Lilac's side. I haven't seen a gigantic clone in a long time. Chef Mayhem down to your zone 4 boss. It's gonna be King Kanga. And with that Warhammer, it's gonna be smashing face on all the conga line. Feels good. Warhammer's just so satisfying. It's like kind of boring, but it's satisfying too, just to smash everything. What happened to Lilac? Oh, Mr. Doused coming in for a murder. Unfortunate death for Lilac. Getting killed by Nick Doust's ghost. Mayhem continuing the slow play, checking the shops, making sure they have everything they want. Good shield spell before that Dragon Blast. I like all the shield spell usages by Mayhem this race. Getting them in a lot of good spots. Mayhem is taking quite a few hits here. But like I was saying earlier, it doesn't really matter with that quartz armor and potion in tow. Plus in Zone 5, when you have a blood weapon, it's so easy to rack up the kills when you're standing on the conduit. And with all the skull multiplying going on. I'm gonna pop a shield spell before jumping into this mini-boss room. That's what we like to see. And is on their Dead Ringer fight. Lilac going down again. Might just wait out until the end of this fight. It's a right side spawn, so we're going to see left side scoots. Real easy, real simple. There it is. Mayhem might be looking for bombs and gets bailed with that blast helm. Failed so hard. Only had 2 bombs. Now has the perfect 5 to take off the stage. Nope, I'm gonna use that blood shovel. Excellent use to get that easy hit on Necrodancer. Really actually didn't need any bombs, I guess. Could have used that blood shovel with all that health to get the stage off. Mayhem getting a little cornered there by that swarm. Lucky to have a fireball. Otherwise, might have had to use a bomb to get out of there. This is not the cleanest of Necrodancer fights for sure, but does get the kill. That's going to be race number 2 going to Mayhem. 14:33 in-game time. Did have an early death, and then 16:11 race time. That's 2 points for Chef Mayhem. GG's. Since we're back in the lobby, we're going to play the lobby music. And we'll get this next race underway. Chef Mayhem looking to close this out with a 3-0 victory. Which is something Mayhem really needs to get back into this into the play-in tournament here. This would take them to a 3-3 record. They'd probably have to 3-0 their next opponent to have a chance. I know there are a lot of good racers here already that have more than at least 5 points. You're really looking to get, I'd probably guess at least 7 points. It'd be best, you know, get your perfect 9-0, get that guaranteed spot. But to be in contention, I'd say you have to have at least 7 points. Each racer has 3 matches this week before the final point total is taken. All right, Mayhem getting into that seed generator. Get in here. For race number 3 of the match. All right, we got our seeds entered in. They do look the same. We'll be starting shortly here. Get the countdown going. Yeah, countdown. Anybody? Start the race. Racers might be taking a little breather here before getting underway. Probably a good idea for Lilac for sure. Like to collect themselves and get this last point here. This is the last race for Lilac this week, I believe. Once again, Lilac having a record of 2-4. Now it's going to be 2-6, looking to get a third victory here, but probably out of contention for this weekend. Oh, the bot broke. Not again. Not like this. Send heck. Sending heck. I mean, it looks like it's there. No, bot just left. Well. We'll probably have the staff count them down. Get the next race going. I saw Mac in chat earlier, so I'm sure he's jumping on it, making sure we get this race going. Playing Matt Kirby, yeah. And Asher's in chat, or in Discord too, so we should begin this race started shortly. Once we take care of the back end here, be good to go. They might actually get a new seed if we do get the bot back up. Because the bot probably won't recognize the seed. But until then, we'll just jam out to some music here and wait for the box to be fixed. Yes, the box that the bot was in got soggy, and then a conduit in the bot was busted, and now it's taking a nap to try to fix itself, because that's how computers work. Yes, this is correct. Alright, looks like the bot's actually back up here. We see it in Discord. Just a quick nap for a bot. Actually, probably like a 10-year nap for a bot. I don't know how bot time works, but I'm sure it's faster in human time. Yay, the bot's back. Hooray! You know, I bet, you know what it actually is? Condor bot is just like Tinkerbell, and you have to clap to keep it alive because it drank the poison. So to keep the bot alive, you have to clap, right? That's the cure for poison, clapping. Everyone needs to believe in the bot for it to come back. And there's the new seed for both our racers. Yeah, Trevor Dactyl believes. Bummer, because that last seed was probably the most amazing seed ever. We'll never see it again. Hey, we're going. Early cracked wall for our racers with some bonus gold on the way. Feels good. Ooh, that's a pretty good shop. It has a obsidian spear in it. It's a really nice early find. I'm going to refresh Lilac again just to make sure we are caught up. They had quite a bit of a delay there. Orange Cone of Doom. Yeah, looks like we're caught up a little bit better here. Both of our racers with the torch and the obsidian spear. Lilac going to farm up the kills here to get this crate open, and there's a ham inside. Crate ham. Best kind. Chef Mayhem doing the same. We're moving on to the mini boss on 1-1. Mimic chest on 1-1 has a glass rapier in it. You pass on that. Maybe if you have to play catch up later, you pick that up, but right now obsidian spear is going to work just fine. And Lilac's going to be the first down to 1-2. Going to find another barrel to open up here after taking out these ghosts. Might want to even consider just eating that ham to get full health for both of our racers. We've seen both of them get hit pretty quick here for early deaths. Yep, Lilac going down there to a Minotaur. Getting cornered out by those tier 3 walls. We'll see how Chef Mayhem answers this Minotaur. Goes back out the door he came in. Good work there by Chef Mayhem. Getting another kill on that gold pile is going to get this leprechaun. There's a little bit of milking before getting the kill on it. Gonna check this red chest. Maybe go up to the shop right away. The carrot. Gain some health back. Ooh, purple chest in the shop. We like to see that. Has a bomb spell in it. All the bams. And Mayhem's gonna buy that cheese too to get to full health. And going down to 1-3. Where we have an almost immediate dragon. But Chef Mayhem dropped their beat, so I was gonna have to hit it 6 times before moving on. Lilac getting back down to 1-2 here. See if they can get some revenge on Dark Minotaur of Doom. Death Metal is your zone 1 boss. It'd be real easy with the 3 damage. Just 3 hits and he's done. Flawless victory for Chef Mayhem. Is going to check purple chest here. Already has a pretty good weapon. Gets double luck. Super lucky we are now with that Ring of Luck find in the purple chest. Lilac doing a much better job of wrangling of that Dark Minotaur. Ooh, Mayhem finding a Ring of Piercing on the 2-1 chest. That's a really good find. Much better than that Ring of Luck. Ring of Ham, if you will. Lilac gonna find that bomb spell as well, and it's gonna be going down to the 1-3. Mayhem gonna find some obsidian armor to go along with that obsidian spear. And a crate. Crate's being real kind to our racers here. Oh, Lilac finding a rat and putting it on the left side. Left rat feels awkward. Right rat is the correct position. IMO. But also finding a Shrine of Space here. Gonna bomb it for the map, and this is gonna allow Lilac to do some catch-up here, I think. Gonna take out this red dragon. Looks like she's trying to get this barrel open, though, with the red dragon. But just gonna forget it and keep going. Onto a death metal fight. We know Lilac's had some difficulty with death metal before. But taking out the ghosts and having that 2 damage on the obsidian spear is going to make this a little bit easier. We get a flawless victory. Gonna get that luck ring too. Actually worth something here, as Lilac does not have the luck charm. Oh, Mayhem getting hit by a ghost while trying to open the door. The worst way to get hit. I remember a season 5 of Condor that ruined my tournament chance by dying that way. It's fun. It's a good time. Fair and balanced. Mayhem opening even more crates, finding a magic apple. Good get. And Lilac's going to do some catch up here, looking for trapdoors. And using the cookies really well to take out that dragon. Getting back up to full health using those iframes. And Lilac's gonna see, okay. Maybe get a, yeah, leprechaun kill there. Chef Mayhem getting the flawless victory on King Conga, I think it was. I missed it. Checked the black chest, but found a titanium spear. It's going to keep the obsidian. I just have a black screen for Chef Mayhem. Everything's terrible. Going to generate that again. But Lilac is moving through this zone too, trying to catch up to Mayhem. Mayhem, please! What is going on with your stream? Lilac gonna find that magic apple as well. Get up to 5 hearts. Ugh. this again. Not entirely sure if Mayhem's alive. I can't even generate his stream right now. Generally when this happens, someone would say pause in Discord. I think the stream's down. Yeah, Mayhem's in chat right now, so yeah, your stream's down, Mayhem. You should be calling for pause in Discord so Lilac doesn't keep going. But when this does happen, it's encouraged by racers to get yourself in a safe area before pausing. So like pausing mid deep lose fight would be really bad. Just because you could lose your beat during the fight and then you don't get your flawless, right? So whenever this does happen, we do encourage the racers to get to a safe point to pause before doing that, because it can really ruin your run. And there's the pause finally by Lilac. And we'll get, I should pause the timer too, huh? And we'll get Chef Mayhem's stream back up here shortly, hopefully. We can finish this match. Yeah, Lilac has a bit of delay too. I'm just gonna regenerate everyone. Regenerate for you! Regenerate for you! Hey, everyone's back. Mayhem's going, so not entirely sure what's going on. But there's definitely some dancing in Zone 3. There's a clappa coming. I think they're back racing. It's kind of like out of my hands, so we'll just commentate as it goes. That Ring of Piercing working pretty well for Mayhem again. Oh, but takes a dunk by that goblin. Feels bad. Thinking Lilac's gone back. Hey, Asher's playing a game. But Mayhem is down to your Zone 3 boss. It's the Unholy Moly. It looks like we're all paused now. Everyone pause. Pause in chat. Raise your pause. Oh, Mayhem's down again. I just lost Mayhem. Well, let's got him back. I don't know if I have any pause emotes. Like a cat paw. No, I don't think I do. Feels pause, man. Chef Mayhem just keeps going up and going down. I just lost him again. Hey, there you go, Trevor Dactyl. Pause button. That's pretty funny. It's 5-1 though. Good tunes. Zone 5 has amazing music. Blue. Gray screen versus black screen. Which one would you rather have? Rather have a dancing screen? The orange cone. Hey, hey, we're racing! I'm sure both of our racers are being good sports and making sure that no one got a crazy lead or anything like that. But we're back. Chef Mayhem did not get a flawless victory on Fortissimals, down to Zone 4. Lilac's left rat doing some work there, taking out an incoming rider and goblins. Gonna find a Shriner here. Maybe want to bomb for that Ring of Peace? Ring of Regen even would be good too, but you need to make a decision here. This is taking too long. I'm gonna get the Ring of Regen here. Kill all these Dargans. Gonna hit the peace shrine for the full health and move on. Meanwhile, Mayhem is going through the Zone 4 relatively quickly compared to his last runs. Knows that Lilac is on his heels. Oh, getting trapped on some goo, taking some extra hits there. Really want to keep your multiplier up during Zone 4 here. A lot of these enemies can take more than one hit. And Lilac is down to 3-3. That bat playing some fun mind games with Chef Mayhem. Does have the luck charm, so doesn't have to worry about it too much. And there's Lilac's left rat doing right things. But Lilac is having quite a bit of problem with this mini-boss swarm at the end here. It does manage to clean it up, is down to the Fortissimo fight. Is working on that catch-up to Mayhem. Locked shop there, nothing really too exciting in there. Titanium crossbow is kind of cool. You don't see that too often. But Mayhem is down to 4-3. Just as Lilac is finishing up the Fortissimo fight, does get a flawless victory. It's going to pick up the Monkey Paw for the trouble. Chef Mayhem trying to open that barrel for that extra full heart container. Could use a bomb. You have a bomb spell and 9 bombs. Don't need to get your multiplier up. Oh, pretty fun use of the... Okay, what is Mayhem doing? Threw his spear and recovered it, so everything's fine. This is fine. May have fat fingered there. I don't know. Either way, I like spears being thrown. Finally gonna go back for this this barrel, and does get that extra heart container. But that's gonna allow Lilac to do some catch up here. It's going to go down to 4-2. Now just one floor behind. Oh, look at that shop for Mayhem. I'm assuming Mayhem's gonna want to go in here and get all of that, and just straight up buy it. Doesn't have to kill the shopkeeper. Gonna find some more bombs, because why not? And check this crack wall here. This is probably the foot. Wow, it's a oh, okay. I thought that Warlock was a potion just hanging out there. But does find the food shop. Just gonna buy those items too, and move on. Finally down to the Zone 4 boss. It's Coral Riff. And this is going to be a long Coral Rift fight, it looks like. Getting all the tentacles taken out. Lilac using that rat to take down the Blade Master. Good work. Mayhem got piercing in the 2-1 purple chest, I think. Really nice find. I'm pretty sure Lilac just missed it. Lilac going to retreat from this ogre. But needs to start pushing if they want to keep up here. Taking a few hits on this exit. Armadillo's blocking the way. Well, looks like Lilac sees what's in that shop too and wants to go back for it, but Lilac really needs to start pushing though. Lilac onto the Coral Rift fight as Chef Mayhem finishes up the 5-1 mini-boss, the Blue Dargon. Lilac trying to do some double bomb strats here. Looks like it does work out, getting a flawless victory. Using that blood magic when they had enough bombs in tow. Mayhem's down to 5-2 just as Lilac's getting down to 5-1. So if Mayhem continues to do the slow play, Lilac does have a chance to catch up here. Mayhem checking the conjure. Doesn't really want anything though. Maybe a better shovel. But like I was saying, Lilac is catching up. Oh, the screen shake on Lilac's side is just... I haven't seen this game with screen shake on in forever. Ooh, a Blast Helm find for Lilac. That's really good. Mayhem getting some more shopping done here. More hearts. Empty heart containers, though. Mayhem, or Lilac really needs to push here. Has the opportunity to take the lead with that Blast Helm. It's really nice. Taking a bunch of hits from that Deviled Egg. Lilac down to 5-3 here. Just as Mayhem's going down into the Dead Ringer fight. Let's see a real good push from Lilac. Catch up. So right side spawn, so left side strats. Gonna be a real easy Dead Ringer. Shouldn't have any problems. Ooh, Lilac getting stuck on some Frost Dragon shenanigans. But it is down to the Dead Ringer fight. Mayhem has plenty of bombs with that bomb charm. And blew up their entire stream. Needs to remember to pick up the loot. You gotta pick up the loot. There you go. Taking an extra dunk from the Necrodancer there. But Lilac's on the Necrodancer fight, so maybe. Using that Blast Helm to get this stage destroyed. Both our racers on stage 2. But it looks like it's going to be a little too late for Lilac. Mayhem's got the Necrodancer down to 1 heart. Although Mayhem's having some problems here. Dad is down to half a heart. This is a little spooky. Oh. Oh! Okay. Real fortunate teleport at the end there for Mayhem. Because, yeah, Dad was about to get dunked by that dragon. I thought I stopped the timer. What the crap. But that's going to be a victory for Mayhem, I think. It's kind of hard to tell with all the starts and stops of that race, but we're going to give that last loot to Chef Mayhem. GG's all around. Well done by both of our racers. Looks like the bot's going to give it to Chef Mayhem too, so 3-0 is the final scoring for that match. And that's going to be it for my portion of